Hi everyone, Linda here again with you from Gunlock Lane Jewellery. This week we're doing another earring. This was a request from one of my subscribers. I'm pretty sure it was Tracy. And she messaged me and asked me if I could come up with a design with a dangle, so you could hang a dangle on the bottom. So that's what I've decided to do this week. If you'd like to learn how to make that earring, then just stay with me. I'll get all my supplies together and we'll get going. Okay, so I've got my 20 gauge wire here. It's on the spool at the moment, so we're going to flush cut it. Always remember to flush cut your ends. And we're going to measure off 16 centimeters. Get this around the right way. So measure off 16 centimeters, which is, what is it? 6 3/8. Just go 6.5 or 6 4, whatever that is. Oh gosh, this inches and centimeters stuff, geez. Alright, just get your wire straightened out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to grab my round nose pliers and I'm going to come in about 2 centimeters, which I think is roughly about an inch, maybe 2.5 centimeters, an inch, I can't remember now. But anyway, about that much. Alright, we're just going to, you don't want to make this loop too small, so make sure you're sort of a decent way down your round nose pliers. Just going to loop that over. And then just place my pliers back in again and bring, oh gosh, this is an awkward angle under this camera. Yeah, bring that loop around. And we just want to take it around a little bit like this. So we've got another loop on top of it just started. Like that. So it should be looking like that. I'm going to grab my flat nose pliers. And I'm going to hold on to that. And I'm going to bring my wire around. I'm going to start spiraling. You can do this with your fingers if you like. My nails are too long to do this with my fingers. Or if you've got dexterity problems, use a plier as well. Something I was going to say then. Got out of my head. That's right. You're going to have marring on your wire, but you can use your Dremel or your sandpaper or whatever it is you use to remove your little scratch marks, your Mars. So just holding on and working around that wire. See, I've got little mar marks there already. And I'm not even holding tight, that's just the nature of the dead soft wire. So I'm just going to bring this around. What I want is 3 full rotations. Like I've got 1, 2, oops, I'll hold that steady so you can see. So there's 3 on this side here. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to bring this wire up and around. So I've got 3 all the way around, but I'm just going to bring this wire around a little bit more. And then I'm going to come to the back. And we've got our little piece of wire hanging off here. I'm going to grab hold of that. And what I want to do is pull it back until it looks like a eye pin shape at the back, if you know what I mean. If you've ever seen an eye pin, which I'm sure you have. So if you look at that, the loop and that part there forms an eye pin. So that's what we're looking for. Just straighten that up a little bit more. Okay, then I'm going to grab my round nose pliers. You can use whatever pliers you want here. I just find the round nose gives me a nice depth, is what I'm looking for this little bend that I'm going to put in here. I'm just going to bend that over. Just like that. Now you can, it's a bit hard to try and measure this on your finger because you don't have enough space in there. Eyeball it if you want to, or you can come in with your tape measure or ruler and just measure off a centimetre centimetre there for our little loop that we're going to turn. So I've got marks on my pliers there, which I can only just see. I have to remark them again because this is my natural spot that I like to wrap most of my loops. Excuse me. All right, we're just going to turn the loop now. And we've got our little loop thing there, straighten it up. Okay, then I'm going to hold on to my spiral again. And I'm going to bring this wire around. And when I've got it touching just there like that over the top of this wire coming down this way here, I'm going to make sure I grab hold of it so that it's included in my grip here. Just going to push him up a little bit more. And I'm going to wrap this wire around and do this nice and tight. Bring it over. Then we're going to come in and just gently, just do this really gently. You don't want to squish it and mess it all up. Just little taps if you have to, just tiny little taps like that, just to set that wire in place. Straighten him up again, like that. Then if you have to, you know, if you've bent your wire or whatever, you can straighten it with your fingers. If you've bent it really badly, come in with your wire straighteners and just get that wire nice and straight, like that. I'm just going to bring this wire up now, following the line of our spiral there. So continuation of our spiral, up and over the front like that. You might go a little bit behind, but don't worry about that, you can fix that up. Grabbing my flat nose pliers again. I just came up with this design in the last couple of days, so it's new to me too. I haven't done many of them. So I'm grabbing now with with my flat nose pliers, and I want it to be off to the side at an angle like that. So you don't want it up here, you want it off to the side like that. Just seeing if that's right for me. I think it should be. And then we're just going to bend this wire up, maybe a little bit more over, just a smidge over. Bend this wire up straight like this, up as far as you can, like that. Then I'm going to grab hold of my other pair of pliers, my bent nose, and I'm still holding onto this here, so I'm going to grab this wire and I'm going to start curving it. You just want to put a nice curve in it without letting go of here. You want to hold that shape down there. Going through the hole there. And I'm grabbing the end of that, and then just do this slowly. If you pull it too hard, you'll pull it out of shape. You can come in and push your wire down like this, which is probably the best way to go. I'm just going to move my pliers over a little bit, hold on to that, and just get that nice shape. Yeah, just checking that. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. So then I'm going to come in with my flat nose pliers and not pushing on this wire at the back. I'm just pushing on this front wire at the front. Straightening up a little bit. Just gentle taps. Trying to keep the shape. This can be a little bit fiddly, so just take your time with it. There we go, that's looking pretty good. Got deliveries happening on the farm today, so if you can hear that gate going in the background, that's what it is. The truck just came in. Okay, now we're going to take this wire and we're going to go through again. Pull that wire through. Oop, don't go too fast, just go slow again. I went a little bit hard on that then. Okay, we got that one through as well. Now I just want to check and make sure it's where I want it. So if I need to move it over a little bit, I might just straighten that up a little bit. I'm going to pull this wire out the back there like that, so I can get in here and just give this a little, just do this like very gently and very slowly. I haven't got that one coming through the way I wanted it to. So everything I'm doing here is just little gentle bits and just slowly. Otherwise you will pull it all out of shape. Ask me how I know. All right. Squash that in a little bit. Straighten that one up a bit. There we go. Okay. And we're going to pull this one directly out the back. Like that. This one here you can measure over your finger because you've got the space to do it. So you can either use your ruler or just use the finger like I'm doing here to get your 1 centimetre. And come in with your pliers and just straighten that guy out. If you can grab hold of him, come on, come on, come on. Give him a good straighten. Look at it from all angles. Got it from this way as well, from the top to the bottom. It's a little bit fiddly, but it's a nice earring when it's done, so I think you'll be happy with it. Okay, now to strengthen this here, well, I think this is the easiest way anyway, and even though mine go through the tumbler, so it's going to come out nice and strong. I was going to say maybe you could hammer it, but I think it'd be a bit hard to get on a block. You could give it a go if you wanted to, up to you. I just think by grabbing hold of it like this, I'm going to start at the back end of the earring here, and I'm just going to give it a little twist and then just slowly work my way down, just grabbing hold of that wire and twisting it. It's a nice little tip if you didn't know it. Give him a little twist all the way down. Grab that very end bit there because that's where your little ear Juvie Lucky's going to go on it. So you want to make sure that's strong, otherwise it's just going to bend. And also too, if you don't have a tumbler, make sure you file the end of, you know, that using, you can use a cut burr, or you can use a file like, oh, not that one. I got to grab the wrong one out. Oh, that's the wrong one too. Jeez, where am I? There it is. Just use a flat one like that and just give it, you know, go around it and file it up. Okay, when I come back, we will give this little guy a bit of decoration. All right, see you soon. Okay, back with you. So I've made up a little dangle for the bottom of this earring. You know, you can make, you know, whatever you decide you would like to put there. So I'm just going to open the back of this earring now. Make sure I've got my dangle on the right way. Yep. Close that back up. Okay, a little earring back is all you need, whatever type of earring back you've got or you want to use. I've just ordered some other ones from Amazon that should be coming today, actually. The little, they're more like a little plastic cylinder shape. That's all I've got at the moment. So that's our little stud earring. There. As I said, whatever you want to put on the bottom. I've done a couple here. I'll show you the different things that I've put on them, just to give you an idea of how different you can make the earring look. That's one there with just what's that called, a rose quartz dangle on the bottom, or just a little paddle on the bottom, and a loose sort of wire wrap around the top to give it a different look. And then there's one with the magnesite little rectangle on it. I don't think rectangle beads get used enough, so I thought I'd feature them with that one, the rectangle there as well. And then there's this one. This one I've wrapped a bead in the center, so you can also do that because the hole will fit a little 3mm bead in there comfortably. And also too, this one here I wrapped differently. I wrapped, you can see the loop around one there, so I wrapped it from the back in to give it two straight I don't know what to call it. Two straight wraps. So yeah, that's that one. That's the same. It's the same. I did one here a little bit different. That's it. No, just let me find it here. Where did I put it? There we are. And this one here I just did one wrap and then over the top. So this one would sit different in your ear. This one would be like all of these would cover your piercing hole that sit above the piercing hole, if you know what if you get what I mean. Where this one here would just sit straight in your ear like that and hang more towards the bottom of your ear. So just depending what look you want to go for. All right, well that's our little earring lots there today. Yeah, Facebook group, I'll leave a link down the bottom if you'd like to join the Facebook group. It's a private group. There are questions and questions you need to answer, and also agree to the rules if you'd like to join. So I'll leave a link down the bottom. You know, we're over 500 people. We're heading towards 600 now. It's a lovely group of people. If you'd like to get some inspiration, you'd like to ask questions, or you just like to hang out with like-minded people, yeah, join our Facebook group down the bottom. Other than that, I don't think I've got anything else to say to you. So take it easy, guys, and I may actually even put out an extra video this week. I'm thinking about that. So if I do, I'll see you in that one, and if not, I'll see you next week. All right, guys, go out there and make something beautiful. Bye. I forgot one more thing to tell you. I've just said goodbye and I'm back. I just want to tell you, I had like playing around designing this, and I had a few stuff ups. So I decided I'd just turn them into little charms. So I just thought I'd just show you. That's one there that I did. You could just add it to the bottom of a bracelet, like a nice little charm there. So if you get some that don't work out correctly, you know, that's the link from down the bottom that we did first. And then here I just cut it off and tucked it in and turned it into a little link. So just so that you don't waste wire, you know, just thinking, oh, that just didn't work, throw it away. Just turn it into a little charm to hang off the end of a bracelet or the back of a necklace. You know, if you have an extension on the back of a necklace or something, you can hang something like that on there. Okay, that's it. Sorry, guys. Bye.